Hello there, this is Jason. Today I'm going to do a crawdad pattern. Going to tie it on an articulated shank, 35 millimeter, a size 2 octopus hook. It really doesn't matter whose it is. 210 denier thread, and all kinds of different materials. We're going to do some sexy speckled legs. The body will be hare's ice dub and rust. We'll use some scud back, 1/4 inch. The claws will be pine squirrel and crawdad. We've got a little marabou, barred marabou we're going to use, and some midge flash and root beer. We'll get started. Since this fly is dubbed, we need I don't want to dub the whole thing, so what I'll do is I'll take some chenille and I'll build up a body with just any kind of chenille. So we'll throw that on there. That'll help us start our taper out that we want. Wrap up towards the hook, then we'll wrap down, and this works on our taper of the crawdad profile. We'll get our little chunk of marabou. This is a burnt orange barred marabou from Montana Fly. Just need a little bit. Got a root beer midge crystal flash. Throw our claws in there. Now we'll get our scud back tied on. This is some lateral scale and black pearl for a little bit of flash. Get our sexy legs here. Just get 3 of them. That one on. This one's not cooperating with me. There we go. Don't need to get too carried away securing those between the dubbing and scud back and everything else that's going on top of these. They're not going to go anywhere. Bring them all up and trim them so they're just a little bit easier to work around. And now we'll get our dubbing on. This dubbing, I tie this in several different, I guess, types of dubbing. The Hare's Ear Ice dub just gives it a little bit of flash. This one we'll use that to put a little flash on it. This first part we're going to want to dub all the way past the thorax of the crawdad, all the way past those legs. So if we can get enough on there the first time, that'll just save us some time. Just like that. Now what we're going to do is add a piece of medium black wire. This will help give us our ribbing effect for the tail. Now we'll finish dubbing the rest of the fly. As we go down to the tail, you want that taper a little bit skinnier. So not quite as much dubbing on there. You want to leave some room at the end of the hook for the sculpin head. Now what we'll do is we'll throw the lateral scale across the back, the scud back, we'll rivet, the last piece of this fly, just making sure everything's fitting, is a sculpin helmet from Flyman Fishing Company. No, this is not a sculpin, this is a crawdad, but this sculpin helmet, the way it's designed, all the weight on the bottom allows this fly to fish the way it needs to fish, and it gives the weight where I want it at the tail. So the body and the claws that are up in the air. A little super glue, and let that sit. You don't really need to add any more thread, and that is a finished Goodale's crawdad. Good little fly, good little springtime bass fly. Hope you enjoyed it.